Michelle here from Strawberry, and today I'm going to transform this t-shirt. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, so it's going to be a surprise for me just like it is for you. Let's watch together. So I have this t-shirt from the Rend Collective concert. It was an amazing concert, and one of my friends was going to go with me, but she ended up getting really sick and ended up in the hospital. So I bought her a t-shirt, and I gave her the shirt, and she said it was too small for her. And so I said, well, let me Michelleify it and add some stuff to it to make it a little bit better fitting for her. And she likes her stuff kind of big. So I looked through my fabric. I looked through my mom's fabric, and I just really like this piece that has these blue and orange flowers, but there's not very much of it. And then I found this blue piece, which seems to almost match perfectly. So I think I'm going to combine the two. And I looked, this wider part, because I'm going to put some fabric on both sides, is not quite as long as the shirt itself. I could go this way because that way is long enough, but there's only 9 inches of fabric, so it would only be about 4 inches wider at the bottom, and I really wanted a little bit more than that. So let me iron up my fabric and I will start cutting, and I will probably end up doing a voiceover for most of this while I'm just gonna have the camera on while I'm working, and then y'all can see what I end up coming up with. My channel, Strawberry, is a crafting type channel, but I have so many varied interests. I like paper crafting, I like sewing, I like making things for Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes. I like doing flags. So this channel is really more just a channel about things that I like. And if you're not into upcycled clothing, you don't have to watch this one. But thank you if you did. And I hope that you come back for the videos that you like. And I know that this is not how YouTube works their algorithm, and it's probably gonna just totally mess up my channel. But you know what? This is my hobby. I do this for fun, and I really appreciate, though, all of my subscribers and all of you that watch videos. Even if you watch ones that aren't maybe what you're actually into, maybe you'll pick up something different, something new that you like. So it looks like my fabric is 13 inches wide, so I'm going to cut it at, that is not correct. That does not look right. Hold on. Would be 6.5. I can't math. That's what's going on here. Okay, so my fabric is 13 inches wide here, so I'm going to cut it at 6.5 for my panels. This is kind of a no-waste sewing, where you find out how much fabric you have and you use as much of it as possible. Okay, so these are actually going to become triangles when I sew them. All right, my shirt from the armpit to the hem, 19.5 inches long. Okay, so these panels are 17.5. So 18, 19. I would need at least 2 inches to make it reach the end of the shirt, but I want to make it longer than that, and I do want to make it wider. And there's a pattern on this, and I want the pattern going up and down wise. So let's see. What did we say this was? Like 7? 6.5? Okay, so, oh, there's a piece cut right there. That's the problem when you get fabric from a quilter. Sometimes there are pieces cut out in weird places. Like if there's a cute pattern to the fabric, a lot of times my mom will have cut out a hole in the very center of the fabric where one of the cute pieces was, so that she could put it in her quilt. How long do I want it? So it needs to be at least 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to cut it at 10. I cut the blue much wider so that I could gather it up, and then I attached it to the yellow with the gathers. I have it now sewn together, and I'm just going to press this a little bit. And I did both of them. That one just slippery little thing, isn't it? It wants to press up, so we're pressing it up. Okay, now to finish these edges, I could take my pinking shears and cut this, or I could run it through my serger to cut it, to finish off that edge, which is what I think I will do. The needle on my serger came undone, and I really just want to keep working and not have to mess with fixing that. So I'm just going to use my pinking shears here. I did one. It stopped working on the second one. I don't know why. Like I said, if I stop right now, I'm probably not going... Oh, these pinking shears suck. I'm probably not going to get going again for a long time. And so, we're going to make do. Okay. So that's done like that. Okay. Should I top stitch this? Why not? Let's top stitch it. Can y'all see my sewing machine back here? You can't, can you? Now, doesn't that look precious? This t-shirt actually has a seam on the side, so I'm just going to cut up the seam from the bottom of the shirt to the armpit, not with pinking shears. And I'll probably cut twice, once just to the right and once just to the left. So if this totally doesn't work, I'm going to take the front of the shirt and use it as a patch and put it on another shirt that's bigger. So I do have a backup plan if this ends up turning out awful. It is kind of scary, you know, cutting into a brand new shirt like this. Especially because I've never actually measured my friend or seen how the shirt fits her. I'm just going by her word that she likes her tops big and baggy, and that this would not work for her. I am going to cut from, oh, let's give me 2 inches. From 2 inches at the top down to where my blue part connects. Don't move the ruler while you're cutting. What is wrong with you? It's not going to be even and straight if you do that. Okay. Really need to change that blade, I guess. All right, and same thing on the other side. So I'm going to leave 2 inches at the top. I'm going to go down to where the blue starts. There we go. So now I have this triangle piece that's going to fit from under the arm and down. And I'm going to do the same with my other piece. The plan is put that in there. This band, Wren Collective, is probably my favorite band right now. They are a Christian, Irish, folk, rock band. They have some amazing music. One of my favorite songs is called Hallelujah Anyway. You might be having a bad day. Things might be going wrong, but you know what? God is still good, and we still sing hallelujah anyway, no matter what's happening. One of their newer songs, I think, is called Fight of My Life. And it's about how we go through these hard times in life. I don't know about you, but I've gone through some hard times in life. And about how God is just good. And I just love some of the songs that Wren Collective sings. If you have not heard the song Build Your Kingdom Here, you need to go look it up on YouTube and watch the video. Part of it is inside on a stage and part of it's outside in the woods, and they've got these really unusual instruments. There's one that's like a fiddle that you stomp on the ground, and then they have flames in the background, and it's just a lot of crazy, but the song is also really good and the words are very powerful. So if you have not checked out Wren Collective, make sure that you check them out. When I was a kid, like, I don't know, middle school age, my mom worked at a fabric store called Stretch and Sew, which only sold stretch knits. And I took a couple of classes from my mom, of course, and the trick to sewing the knits is to stretch a little bit while you're sewing. A lot of people are scared of knit fabric, but that's kind of what I learned on how I learned to sew was with stretch fabrics. So they don't scare me. I just sewed that one side down, and yes, I did have to unpin it a little because I was stretching the fabric a little bit as I went. But now I'm going to turn this inside out so that I can put the other side, right sides together, and do the same thing and sew this side down. Here at the top, I left myself a little extra fabric, and I'm just going to kind of let that just gather a little. I'm going to start here at the top, and again, I'm pinning really just because the fabric is curling, just to make it a little bit more manageable to find it as I'm sewing, not necessarily to keep the same length necessarily, which might be a bad thing, but now I gotta figure out how to actually fit this into my sewing machine because I like going from the top down. Okay, it can work. It can work. Have no fear. I've got this. I think. Have I got this? No, I don't got this. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Think about this, Michelle. You're gonna need to sew it like this. Oh, that's easy peasy. Both sides are sewn up. I do have this little flappy right there of extra fabric, and I have extra fabric at the bottom. I'm gonna turn this right side out so we can see what it looks like, and I think that looks super cute. Okay, I do have a hole up here in the armpit where my flap is. So I think I'm going to just kind of fold this over and sew right there across the top. Let's cut this flap off with some pinking shears. There we go. I probably should iron that. Where my fabric goes farther than my t-shirt, I need to hem that, sew that down on both sides. I found this piece of lace in my stash, and I'm going to just cut it and add it to the bottom. So I'm just going to use the length that I have, which is a little bit longer than the width of this shirt. I'm going to do about 3 inches, and then I'll do another one for the other side. So it'll be slightly gathered, but not a whole lot of gathers. I don't have my huge cutting mat out because I don't have a table big enough for it. My huge cutting mat I have to use on the floor. I sure hope my friend who I'm giving the shirt to likes lace. Thought about asking her, but then I thought, let's just make it a surprise. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't have to wear it. So I'm going to turn this inside out so So I'm going to sew it from the back side, and I'm going to have it just kind of overlap the fabric just a little bit, and I want it to be like the same length as the fabric. So I'm going to pin it here. I'm going to pin it on this side. And now finding the center of my shirt and the center of my lace and pinning that. And then I think I will find the center a couple more times. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video about how to take a t-shirt and make it a little bit larger and a little bit cuter. I love how this turned out. I think the floral fabric here is really fun and cute, and kind of the colors go with the logo on the t-shirt. I think adding the lace was great. I thought about adding some lace or some details to the sleeves or the collar, but it looks good just like it is, so I think I'm gonna just leave it and edit myself and just call this good. And I hope my friend is really gonna like this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Toodles! Show you some of the details. My model here just got shorter. Oh my goodness, I think she just broke her leg.